Welcome to Accelerate My Practice. Glad you could join me here today. Want to talk today about not being enough. You know, so many of us are challenged by this I don't feel like I'm good enough feeling. And you know, last week I talked about overconfidence and how, generally speaking, this I'm not feeling good enough results in overconfidence or false bravado, if you will. And the root of it, the reason why I wanted to shoot in this order, because the root of overconfidence usually is insecurity. How many of us are still insecure, wondering if we're doing the right thing, not sure that we're good enough, feeling insecure, and then as a result, we do something to numb ourselves. I love how Brene Brown talks about it in Darren Greatly. She says that this society, this time in life, in history, is the most addicted time ever. Prescription drugs, alcohol, Facebook, distraction is what we're truly addicted to. And, you know, I saw another picture on Facebook, no addiction, recently where it said the people aren't addicted to drugs and alcohol. They're trying to avoid reality. And what I hear when I listen to this young woman speak is I hear someone who's struggling and wrestling with reality, and at least being willing to wrestle with it. Whereas we adults, we just numb ourselves, as Brene Brown says, to avoid the pain. But the challenge is, can you avoid, or when you numb, do you only numb the pain, or do you numb everything? Because the reality is you numb everything. You can't just selectively numb, sadly. You want to start $1 billion business, that's it right there. So I sit here thinking about this and what a challenge it is that we all face every single day. I loved how she said at one point, popularity isn't always a good thing. Whether you're the boss who has to do unpopular things, whether you're an employee who's shaking things up because you want to make a difference, whether it's in your personal life, you're shaking things up to try and change things, to be a catalyst for change. Yeah, popularity is not going to be fun at that time because you won't be popular. You won't be popular until it works. And then everybody be willing to jump on your bandwagon and go, that was so incredible. Yeah, where were you 5 years ago? You were a naysayer 5 years ago. Now you're sitting there slapping me on the back because I'm being successful. Interesting how it works. You know, we all struggle with this internal thing of, are we enough? Are we good enough? What's holding us back? And it's something we've got to reconcile. You know, if you want other people to love you, you first need to love yourself. And if you can't love yourself, you don't have a chance at other people loving you. And it's such a challenging place. And I loved how she said it. Feeling alone, trapped, and defenseless. How often, if you're not feeling good about your skills, do you feel alone, trapped, and defenseless? You know the answer to that? Vulnerability. Ask for help. Go learn more. The most successful people in this country read 50 to 60 books a year. How many do you read? And I'm not talking about romance novels. Those don't count. How much do you read to grow your mind? You want to grow your body, you go to the gym. You want to grow your mind, you can't do it by watching something on TV, likely. You have to take the time to learn to grow your own skills. You want to feel better about yourself, grow your skills. Because what you'll see when you look in the mirror then is someone who's improved. It's not a matter of where are you today and if you suck today and I don't know what to do. It's a matter of you taking small steps to move forward. I love how AA says it. Just think about what's the next right decision in your life. There's so many parallels. That metaphor is so strong for everything. Job skill, relationships. It doesn't matter. Working out, finance, health, fitness. There's so many things you can do just by making one next right decision. So many people are always looking so far in advance that they feel overwhelmed. Write down one amazing thing about yourself for the next 30 days in one place. Turns out that every piece of paper, you get lined paper, there's generally 26 lines on it. That'll almost cover your month. Take 5 days off. But go through it and then keep it in one place where you can sit down and read it. So now if you're having a bad day feeling like you're not enough, Here's your solution. I hope you've enjoyed this. If there's other topics you want to hear, I can't wait to hear them. Send them to me via email. Love to shoot them for you. And thank you so much for spending the time with me. I hope you found it impactful. Have an amazing day.
What if you could have the practice of your dreams? What's holding you back? Imagine a life where you have everything you ever wanted.